learning to live with your mistakes is something I'm still trying to work on. Because I've made quite a few back in my day, and a lot of them are still impacting me today. But learning to just accept reality and accept the fact that what is done is really hard to do sometimes. Because I mean, we all see movies where people go back in time and contemplate trying to figure out like, ah, should I just stop 9/11? Should I stop like whatever happened? Like, you know what I mean? This There's always this want and this need in us to change the past to something that'll benefit us, just getting us out of what situation we're in. You know, I'm gonna use an example here. I I wish I was more consistent with uploading these videos. I This one was supposed to be uploaded yesterday, but I I did not do that, and I'm having to learn to live with my mistake of not uploading this video on time because I mean, I'm trying to hold myself to a certain level, a certain standard, and whenever I don't meet that standard, I have to I feel bad about it, but then I have to be like, okay, well, firstly, it's not that serious. Secondly, I just move on. You know, I can't go back in time and upload the video when I needed it to be uploaded. I just do it when I can, which is right now. And I just let it go. I accept what it is, accept how it is, and I keep moving forward. There were a lot of points in my life where I I did something really bad, or I didn't do something which led to something bad happening. And I always wanted to always wanted to just go back in time and fix my mistake or do what I needed to do to prevent um whatever bad thing had happened. But you can't do that. There's no there's no way to do that. The only thing you can do is acknowledge it, learn from it, and keep moving forward, and apply it to whatever future situations that you have. You know, there was this one time I was with this one girl, and she was telling me how one of my ex-girlfriends was making fun of the way she looked. And the girl I was with, she is uh, Venezuelan, so she had some features that were not of Caucasian descent, right? And that's what was being made fun of. And I remember me and my friend, we heard this, and I immediately we drove to Walmart, grabbed a carton of eggs, and egged my ex girlfriend's house. Had I Should I have done that? No. Um, do I wish I didn't do that? Probably, yeah. It wasn't that serious, but it did lead to a lot of awkward interactions moving forward. Mainly at one of my jobs, where like a week before my first day, I learned that my ex girlfriend was working there. So there were it was very awkward, not only because we were exes, but it was also because I had committed vandalism upon her house, you know? And I wish I could have gone back and not had done that. I wish I could have made a more peaceful breaking up to make this new situation more like have less tension in it, but I couldn't do that. So what did I do? The first day we had a shift together, I gathered all my courage, all of my integrity, and I just straight up apologized. It was a very hard thing to do, to apologize to someone who's wronged you like that, but I just had to do it. I had to just get it over with. I had to learn from my mistakes and just say, I'm sorry for XYZ. And we ended up, it was a mutual apology because they also apologized for whatever shit they did. But moving forward, the relationship between the two of us began to be more cordial. You know, it became more of just coworkers instead of like people who don't like each other, you know? And I use that example a lot because it really shows how if you just learn from your mistakes and you forgive yourself for what you've done and you turn a new leaf, you can improve your life and you can improve relationships that you have with people. Even though, like, yeah, we're not on the best terms, it's still Like if this is like a medium tier of terms, we went from like here to like there. You know what I mean? That's definite improvement in my book. So it's very important to not only forgive yourself and to learn from your mistakes for your own sake, but also for other people's sake. Because I'm sure once a mutual closure was achieved between us, I'm sure they felt better. I didn't really follow up about that, but I'm sure like they felt more comfortable working there. You know what I mean? And at some point at that job, I got promoted to like a more managerial position. That's what I put on my resume. But it was basically I just had to tell her what to do sometimes. And because I was able to rip off that band-aid and just apologize and get it all over with so we could be coworkers, it was a lot easier to kind of tell her what to do and have her not resent me for whatever, you know what I mean? It was a more natural exchange. And I remember we would like have like actual conversations sometimes just talking about like I don't even remember, maybe K-pop, I think. Something like that. But what I'm trying to say is you need to learn to forgive yourself for your past mistakes. Not only for yourself so you can move forward, but so like the people that you may have impacted because of your mistakes, they can also begin to move forward from that as well. Thank you.